gentlemen, welcome aboard this live launch with Hunky Dory TV. The crafting captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign and we are now cleared for takeoff. In preparation for launch, please ensure all of your troubles and worries are properly stowed. You won't be needing those today. Our flight time will be a craft-filled 60 minutes or more, and the Hunky Dory crew are now ready for departure. At this time, we ask you to sit back, relax, and enjoy our video presentation. Live launch takeoff in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have live launch liftoff.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to this, our second instalment of Hunky Dory Craft TV. It is Wednesday. We've got a little bit of that. My name is Rebecca and I'm going to be your hostess for this fine hour of crafting. In our producer's station we have the wonderful Emily. Good morning. Good morning. And in our demonstration station, ready to whip up a storm with our brand new club today.
Oh, thank you.
Had a little haircut.
I have, yeah.
Amazing. Are you excited for today's collection?
Very excited. I love this collection.
Yeah, we are. But she does love her cows, and it is. You might have caught a sneak peek yesterday on Anne-Marie's shows on Hobby Maker. But before we get into that, let's start off with our Win It Weekly. Okay, so would you like to be in with the chance of winning these fabulous Acorn Wood decoupage book multi-buys? So let's start off with this Acorn Wood one. So you get your base layers in there, and then all this beautiful decoupage elements to layer onto those. It is going to add so much depth and dimension. You're getting so many in here to play with, and there's just nothing better on a nice rainy afternoon than cutting all these out and building up beautiful toppers. So we've got the Acorn Wood, the springtime florals, and the horse and country. They're worth $35.97 and we've got 3 winners this week. So if you want to be in the chance of winning, we need you to like and share and comment with your answer to the following question. Okay, we've got a little bit of a Jubilee theme. I did see this yesterday. The Queen is the only person in the UK allowed to A, play knock-a-door run without any consequences. I know, right? B, drive without a licence, or C, wear pastel attire. I mean, I could not imagine the Queen playing knock-a-door run, could you?
No.
I think it'd be something a bit more classy, like a little bit of quoits or French cricket, but you never know, she could be a fan. So let us know what you think at home, and yeah, let us know if you are starting to craft for any street parties, get-togethers, afternoon teas. We want to hear all about it. Okay, and speaking of great British traditions, the collection we have got launching for you today is our Picturesque Pastimes. But before we say any more about it, let's run the VT and you can see how beautiful it is. What an incredible VT. There's some stunning makes on there, really showing the absolute creme de la creme of that collection. If you want to see it in all its glory, can we grab the pack shot on? Look at it all. So we're going to go through it in a bit more detail, but there's toppers, inserts, a picture perfect pad, beautiful 8x8 size there that you can see on the bottom, all your printed and foiled cardstock, saving £10. So if you want everything, and trust me, you're going to want everything, you can get it on that incredible price of $29.97. But without further ado, let's go into these beautiful topper collection for you. There we go, that's about right. Okay, so Picturesque Pastimes, you get your little slip and your inspiration sheet full of all those card makes to hopefully inspire you to get this collection home and play with it and make some beautiful cards with it. It covers so many themes. You'll see that when we're going through the collection. It is a really, really versatile collection. Definitely has got that British traditional kind of country feel, but we've got coastal in here, we've got adventures, we've got down on the farm. It's amazing. So whatever you want to kind of cover, we've got it ticked off for you. So we've got the Great Outdoors one. Beautiful gold foiling throughout. You can even see the ferns there on that one at the bottom. Where am I pointing here? Beautiful detail there, stunning. We've got the country pub, we've got the caravan, we've got the little dog and his best friend going on a little road trip there. So many sentiments in here as well. Thanks so much. Best wishes. Time to wind down and relax, and many happy returns. So beautiful soft palette there for you as well. So you're going to get 2 of each, and then the same with your cardstock as well. So again, we've carried on that foiling throughout. Those ferns just look beautiful. I would be chopping that up, you know, fussy cutting around that beautiful picnic scene with the wine glasses. Really, really stunning there for you. And then you get your printed cardstock as well. So we've just got the image here, just nice and gently, not taking up too much room. We've got the floral border on the other side, and then we have got the tartan print in the middle. So really, really, you know, bringing home that theme of the great British countryside. Who doesn't love a pub lunch on a Sunday afternoon? And, you know, covering all those occasions for you as well. And then we've got this one, which is perfect for all those summertime occasions, those birthdays, a coastal retreat. Like I say, super British with all the nostalgia and, you know, the red, white and blue colour scheme, which is just perfect. It's on Matte-tastic, so it's a beautiful soft matte finish, and perfect if you want to add any of your mixed media finishes as well. I just love this. So we've got the sort of fishing boats there. We've got the beach hut with the British bunting. Congratulations on your retirement. Push the boat out on your birthday. And we've got all those fabulous nautical stripes. I love this one at the bottom as well. Life's One Big Adventure. They've absolutely loaded that mini up with all their beach buckets and all their goodies there. And then that fabulous deck chair on the beach as well. Really, really, really cool. Just absolutely love it. And we think you're going to demo this one, Kat?
I think so.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm going in blind this morning. I've not done any prep for this first one, but
Fabulous.
I think we'll go with this one.
It is beautiful. You get that foiled, almost kind of looks like a sort of fishing net or driftwood. Really, really beautiful. And then just those boats just watercoloured in onto the background. Stunning. So you could chop that off, really make a showpiece of it, or just, you know, make 2 cards, chop it in half, whatever you want to do. There's so many options with this kit. And then you get your printed cardstock. I just love this. We've got a few cardstocks like this, just edge to edge scene, you know, so you could be making, perhaps you've got like nautical themed decor at home. These would make some really cute little wall art pieces. I know it's really on trend for like bathrooms to have that sort of nautical decor as well. Really, really, really cute. So much detail on there as well. You know, you get the seagull, the deck chair, the plants, and those fishing boats as well in that beautiful watercolour cloud. And that sea, it just looks so inviting, doesn't it? So nice. With the stripy borders at the top as well. Our next one is in the garden. So the theme is so nice, but it's really versatile. So if you're not a beach lover but you're a gardening lover, there's something for everyone in this kit. So this is our in the garden. It's got those wellies, it's got the allotment, the potting shed. Really cute, appropriate sentiments as well. You're blooming lovely, happy new home, let love grow, and on your special day. Really nice floral accents in there, soft and delicate artwork. And again, we have got that amazing sort of corner scene there for you with the garden shed, and that little garden chair there. Foiled corner with a stunning sort of tile print there. So nice. Pop some gold mirror behind it and you are good to go. Perfect for quick and easy makes, this one. And then we've got the printed cardstock with the wood grain detail, and again that beautiful sort of potting shed table there. Wonderful. Might be good for half panel cards, Z folds, anything you want to. The choice is yours. So you get two of each of those. And the next one is On an Adventure. So this covers all your transport, all your vintage vehicle lovers here. We've got the Spitfires, the vintage tractor, the motorcycle and the steam train locomotive there. Full steam ahead on your birthday. Congratulations, the sky's the limit. I'm wishing you all the very best. The beautiful navy, reds, very rich tones. So these would be perfect for those Father's Day, those retirement cards, those granddad cards, all those tricky cards for the male figures in our lives. And again, that beautiful, isn't it stunning? Beautiful. They're like the like works of art in themselves, aren't they? It's like a painting. And you've got those Spitfires there, really cute check background there. And this one is your foiled cardstock, so you can just see that gold just catching our studio lights beautifully. So you get 2 pieces of each. And then the one with the steam train there, with a fabulous sort of blue, almost kind of damask-y print, which is just incredible. We just love it. So this is $19.99, and I mean, how many you're going to be able to make so many cards with this. Matching inserts as well, if you are a fan of our matching inserts. So there's 36 or 140 GSM, 12 different designs and 3 of each. So if you do really like to stretch your cardstock out and make multiple cards out of the same one piece of cardstock, sorry, you're going to be absolutely perfect with this because you get 3. Perfect for stamping on, writing on with any of your pens, printing, putting through your machines, foiling, whatever you want to do. They're a really nice soft weight for you, but they are going to be able to hold all those sort of funky finishes as well. So the country pub, and these are actually quite nice and bright for our inserts. Still obviously muted and delicate. You could definitely write over that imagery if you need to. But it's coming up really strong on these cameras.
It is. They're absolutely stunning inserts, these ones.
They really, really are. And, you know, sometimes they're so difficult to show, but these are just, you know, they don't need any more sort of waffling from me. Look how perfect they are.
I mean, you cut that little image down on that one, stick it on a 4x4 with a matte and layer and a stamp, and you've got a card.
Oh, definitely. I think with the soft, delicate water look anyway, these are good enough to be backgrounds in themselves. If you do want a lighter finish, or you're popping it through the post and you're a bit conscious about how bulky they are, use your inserts. Okay, Kat, are you ready?
I am.
Do you want some kit?
I want that the seaside kit.
Are we going to have the coastal one?
I think so,
right,
please.
let's get that one out of here. So we've got that, and I'll give you both pieces of cardstock and then you can decide.
Please. And then I'll have a look.
There you go.
Right, let's have... I've got a couple of ideas bouncing into my head. It's just how brave I'm going to be. Ooh... I think I'm going to do, I'm torn between doing like an 8x8 size with a slimmer stand at the front,
okay,
or doing a stepper kind of folding card.
I think,
you know, where you cut it down, and should we do the 8x8?
I want to do the 8x8.
Okay.
But if you...
No. Decision made.
Decision made. Sometimes you just need someone to just say, yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, because I don't want to go overcomplicated because we have got some longer demos prepped coming up. Fabulous. So I'm going to take this onto here. I'm just going to have a look. Which side do I want to work at? I think I'll keep this bit for my... Right. So I'm going to cut away a panel on this side and go right up to the edge, so it's just one edge. So I've got this in a 10-fold position. Obviously it's a 8x8, so it's not going to fit in my trimmer, is it? So I'm going to have to do this with my ruler.
Have you got one?
Yep.
Fabulous. Everyone is absolutely loving this collection. Norma Lumley says, ordered mine at 8:30 this morning. Loved the look of this from Anne-Marie yesterday. Viv Nichols as well saw it on Hobby Maker with Anne-Marie and loved it. Just ordered it and cannot wait for it to come. Yeah, when you get it home, you're going to love it. This was a collection that I was lucky enough to work on, and it was just so much fun. It just made me want to it made me want to have a country lunch at the pub and go to the beach and do a bit of gardening and jump on a steam train all in the same day.
That would be a fun day.
It really, I think so. Tracy Williams is very happy. Her fave football team won last night. Yeah, I think my best friend's pretty happy about that too. Who else have we got joining us? So many of you. Jackie Bradley says the train looks like the Harry Potter train. It really does.
It really does, doesn't it?
And I think with that red and that navy, I think they're like Harry Potter house colours. So you could definitely make that for a younger guy.
Yeah, 100%. So we'll cut a matten layer for the base of our card and then one for our front panel that we've created. So our base is 8 by 8. And I cut my side panel to 3.5, so it's just under, well, the halfway, just so you get a little bit more on the right side than the left. And we also cut this by 8. So bringing my cardstock. So I'm going to use this side for my background. So we'll come to 3 notches under the 8 this way. Is it going to be enough? In fact, I'm going to come 1/4 just to give me that extra millimetre so it's not cutting into my
onto your left hand side. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. And I think this type of card really allows you to use because where do you decide to chop into a piece of cardstock like this?
I know, it's tricky, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. One of the guys on the comments, I don't know whose it was now, but they were saying, yeah, it would look great as wall art.
And come this way in. So let's start building this up. So just some construction glue on the back there. And this one, oh, I've just had an idea.
Oh, go on.
Can I be sneaky?
Yeah.
Have we got a sneak peek of the acetate?
We can do, yeah.
Can I add some acetate in? Can I have the wavy one, please?
This one here?
Yes, please.
Amazing. Oh, you are treating us, Kat. We are going to be showing you that acetate in full detail, so do not go anywhere.
Well, we might as well sneak a little bit in, don't we?
Oh, absolutely. Oh, Sharon Louise Parnell has said, happy Wednesday on holiday in Spain. Thank you for taking us with you. I know we're not there, but we're there.
Let's pop this down on here. Come on, construction glue. Time for a new bottle again.
Yeah, it sometimes does that. It's just that little bit of air. It can be a bit pesky, can't it? Because I'm a bit naughty and I do forget to put my lid back on.
So that's our background. So then we're going to have this piece here. Now I'm thinking with this.
Oh yes, Kat, that looks gorgeous.
I might just have it so it's sticking either side a little bit here. So I'm just, like I said, making it up as I go along.
Well, why not?
So we know we definitely want it 8 inches tall, so we'll cut it there. I know my panel is 3.5, so let's go to 5. We'll just see how that looks. Ooh, yeah. And this is going to be a right nightmare for you all because it's not going to fit in an 8x8 envelope. But
Oops. Well, if you wanted to, you could always just have that right-hand side if you wanted it to fit in the envelope.
Definitely. So I'll just use some double-sided tape. Again, I usually recommend red liner for this, but just for the speed of this today, I'm just going in.
Yeah, you've just got to use what's to hand sometimes on these shows. Good morning to everyone on YouTube as well. Good morning to Andrea, Angela, Linda, Carol, all joining us today. I love this acetate. It's so fabulous.
So we just line that up with the top and the bottom. I'm guesstimating. I'm just having a even-ish bit each side.
Yeah.
And some more tape back on.
Luckily, we've had a lot of practice, just enough to get away with doing it by eye.
So a bit more tape.
And this is before we've even added any of the toppers, and look how stunning
I
it is
know,
already.
I know. So it just gives you this really unusual front to your card. So let's bring these in. Let's bring these back. What have we got here? So I am going to take the matching deck chair image and its frame. And what I like to do when I'm doing it off the cuff like this is just open everything up and lay it down and just have a little wiggle about.
Oh,
see
yeah,
where we want things to go. Maybe that. Not so sure.
I love it in the diamond position. I was gonna.
Do you like the diamond?
I do, but if you don't want to, if it's your card, Cat.
I want to get the beach hut in there as well.
Oh, that beach hut is so cute, isn't it?
Ooh, choices.
Oh, I know. This is the hardest bit, is the decisions, isn't it? Oh, that looks cute.
Do you think?
I don't know. You have a play around with it, and let us know.
Don't want to overdo it. You see, that's the.
I know, that's it. Sometimes, like, it's adding those toppers on for that extra effect. You know, you're letting the cardstock do the talking.
Yeah. Right. What sentiments have I got? Sit back, relax, and enjoy your day. And birthday wishes. So maybe. This is where I start panicking. You like that, don't you?
I do actually, yeah.
Maybe. Oh, I don't know. Right. Do you know what? I'll stick it down and then I can't do anything about it.
Yeah, that's it. You'll be committed. You'll be committed then.
We'll be committed.
We know that all you guys at home, whatever you do with this card, Cat, we're going to love it. Don't worry.
Oh,
because
you've got more faith in me than I have at the moment.
No, don't be silly. I just think, like I say though, this kit is just one of those. You just really don't need a lot. You can't make a bad card with this.
Don't challenge me.
I know. If there's a way, we'll find. No, I'm kidding. You guys, this is why we just love Hunky Dory, because there's just you know, the artwork and the toppers and the foiling, it's got our back. So if we're struggling, you can just come out, do something like this, just lay it down, commit to it, and you know that you're still going to end up with a good card.
Oh, I can't. Brain, come on, start working. Right, I'm going to put you up there in that top corner. Give me some foam pads.
Everyone's saying it is lovely as it is. You could get away with just a sentiment if you wanted to. You absolutely could.
You really could with this one,
yeah. Yeah, it's one of those, I think because the cardstock is so beautifully detailed, you can really stretch it out and be very frugal with it.
I am going to be extremely frugal. I think I've come up with a finishing plan.
Have you?
I think so.
Fabulous.
Just going to pop this down here.
Yeah, less is more.
I am. That's the way I'm thinking of going. I've put my sentiment. I think I didn't want to cut up the cover up the bird too much, but sometimes you've just got to sacrifice a seagull.
Well, I'm sure he won't mind. Honestly, they're cheeky, them seagulls on the beach. They're always like, I don't know, they're just scavengers, aren't they?
They are. It's just in the wrong place. So we'll just pop you on there. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep it really, really simple. So then you get this lovely front to your card with the double acetate.
Oh, I love it.
And then there's just those simple details.
Love
Any
it.
sentiment.
And look how well it worked together in the end.
It did, yeah.
And it just goes to show that sometimes, like, we struggle to put our layouts together, but you know, just go with it. And once you put it on, this is hunky dory. You can't make a bad card. Let me show you some other samples from the team that we did. Okay, so you will notice bits and pieces from the upsells and the other collections. We'll show you all of that. So we've got this cute little sort of half front triangular front card, sorry, from the lovely Jane. Oh, this is one of mine with that coastal theme, those beautiful fishing boats on there. And I think because the image is repeated, it's so nice to like draw your eye in there for you. We've got the country pub with all those fabulous toppers, really bringing in that border and the image from the cardstock there. Oh, this one's really cute. Wishing you all the best with those fabulous inverted corners. Oh, we've got a little Z fold there, really making the most of that foiled border with those ferns on. Oh, this is cool as well. We've got this fabulous stepper from Jane. Isn't that wonderful? With all that garden imaging. Love how she's brought the twine in this to give it that really cute rustic look and go with the cardstock. Again, another fabulous fold back, utilising all those little gemstones. So many cards that you can do with this. Again, keeping it simple, couple of toppers and a sentiment, you're good to go. Really like the 3 colours of gemstones on this one. And then finally our wonderful Spitfire one. Jane also did this one. Turning that frame round, squeeze that sentiment in is such a lovely idea. So just a little bit more inspiration from our lovely team there. Okay, let's show you. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited to show you this. Oh, we have got a picture perfect pad. We do this with a few of our Matastic ones. I think it's been a while. I think it's been the Spring Bird song since we last brought you one. Jam-packed 268 images. So if you are making cards for charities or making cards on a budget, this is going to be your best friend. So you get 12 designs, 4 of each. 48 pages in total. So on the sort of B side, you get these beautiful backgrounds. I'm trying to show this as best I can, really. And then on this side, that is where you get all those stunning images. So you're getting sentiments, you're getting some really nice sort of like verses, little facts and tips and things about like the countryside and the coast and everything else. So we've got this one, packing up to go on all those little road trips that we all love. Again, that country pub with the beautiful sort of little picnic scene. Yeah, so the sentiments and the little facts are so cute. So in the UK, there are approximately 50,000 pubs. The Red Lion is the most common pub name.
My uncle's got a pub called the Red Lion.
Oh, really? Well,
He
it's
has.
the most common pub name. And then that beautiful, busy floral pattern there as well. This is where we come onto our beach with our, as you can see, the sort of red driftwood print. I love it in that bright red. It's very, very cool. With the stripy deck chair, the mini there in all its glory, a little bit bigger than the topper. I love that we can do that with these. And again, that beach hut. So if you're thinking, oh, that topper's a little bit small, I really want that mini on the card, and perhaps you know someone with a little cute little vintage mini or a modern mini, you could, use this one. It's a much bigger topper and it'll really make a great centerpiece. As you can see, we've got that green tartan with all our campers and our caravans there. We've got the sort of vintage VW style one. Adventure awaits. In the UK, the Lake District attracts the most campers. And again, you can see the next pattern there, that beautiful nautical stripe with those sort of fishing boats. We've got another coastal one as well. Really nice and relaxing with those deck chairs, that wooden beach chair with the little ice bucket there with a couple of beautiful, like, I don't know, bit of nice lemonade or a little cheeky beer, seagulls there as well. And I think this is going to be Kat's favourite page out the pad.
I don't know what makes you say that.
I mean, it's not the fact that there's 5 cows on it or anything. Yeah, so we've got the black and white dairy cows and the brown cows there. You've got the chicken, the tractor. Really nice. I love this one. I'm going to read this out. I'm sorry, because we read this before the show and it's so cute. So it says, research has shown that cows have favourite friends and can become stressed when separated. They also found that if you name a cow and treat it as an individual, she will produce almost 500 more pints of milk a year than a cow without a name. Isn't that cute? And that beautiful leafy pattern there as well. The gardening one there with the country cottage and the sort of planting table there for you. And again, that beautiful blue pattern. The Spitfires on here, very, very vintage looking. Again, perfect for all those men in our lives. And that cloudy background. So you could be using this with other kits, mix and match some of these backgrounds. And we've got this wonderful khaki coloured background here as well. I know, it's very cool, isn't it? Again, a bit more planting. You've got those wellies, those herbs. Really, really, really nice. And I love this brown camo print. Again, great for sort of the guys. This motorbike as well, perfect for... I
love these ones with the frames with just the image in the corner and then a more muted
insert, like this one here.
Yeah,
and obviously you could, it's matte-tastic, so you can stamp onto this. You can put your own verse, maybe just squeeze this little topper on there. So many options, and there's lots, as you can see throughout the whole pad. There's so many that are like that as well. She says finding a page with none like that.
There was, I just seen a couple, I believe you.
Yeah, absolutely. There's so many images, so you can collage these up. Maybe you're going on holiday and you want with the kids, cute little scrapbook with some photographs.
Oh, definitely.
And these background pages, because they're an 8x8 size, they're definitely big enough for your scrapbooks. I think most scrapbooks are 8x8, maybe even 12x12.
Yeah.
So layer these up, get all your sort of ribbons, your twines, all your family photographs, and pop those in there for you. It's just a beautiful pad, and for $9.99, I mean, you can't go wrong. It's a bargain. As well, a lot of people like to buy 2 of these. You know, if you've got a favourite page or a favourite image, you know, they're cheap enough to buy 2 of for sure. What else have we got to show you? Well, let's show you that acetate. We saw this from Kat. This is $11.99. 16 sheets of our fabulous heavyweight 220 micron acetate in 4 different designs. This one we saw Kat pair with our sort of coastal collection, but I think it would just go with anything. It's just a very nice universal wavy print. Really, really cool. Foiled in gold to match the kit, but as always, silver on the back if you want a different look there for it. And we've just popped it behind some cardstock so you can see it a little bit better. Oh, we've got this one. Oh my goodness, I love this so much. Those beautiful fern leaves going down both sides, so you can really chop into this and make some funky panels, make some steppers, make boxes. It's strong enough for box lids or anything like that that you want to do. Really, really get creative with this acetate. Oh, this one's cute, isn't it? I love those.
It's delicious.
Oh, it really is. This would also be so cute on kids' cards. That it's almost like a Toy Story cloud, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then finally, a little bit more of a feminine one, this beautiful flowers one. So you can see how it's going to mix and match with all your other kits. So 16 sheets, we've just shown you one of each design. So you're going to get absolutely loads to play with because we know that you chop it up as well. Okay, let's move on to the Matastic. So again, if you're wanting to extend that kit out, we have hand-picked a selection of our favourite Matastic collection, colours, that go perfectly with this collection. So you're going to get 30 sheets, 350 GSM, so strong enough for all your 3D makes, your funky folds, anything you want to do. 3 of each, and we've got 10 colours. So we've got this beautiful red, I think this is our burnt sienna. We've got the French navy, which is a lovely pale navy, I want to say. I know that sounds a bit wrong, but it's beautiful. The terracotta there, you can just imagine how this is going to marry up so well with the kit. This beautiful sort of, I don't know the colour of this, it's a deep dark green.
Forest fern, that one, I think.
It's nice, isn't it? So nice. I'm not as great with my Matastic. We've got this beautiful soft blue, the Kiwi Crush. Oh, I love this one as well. I think this is our, I want to say it's like espresso.
Yeah, intense
espresso, and our warm oak there as well. So these are so great as well, just to top up your card stash. You know, you can fold them in half, make your card blanks from them, anything you want to do. The magnolia colour there as well. So some really nice neutrals and that really nice dark grey there for you as well. So absolutely must have in your stash. It'll go with anything, but it is perfect if you are picking up this Picturesque Pastimes. Look how much cardstock you're getting for $9.99. Okay, but before I show you any more, let's whiz back over to Kat and get our second demo in.
Okay, I am jumping ahead to something that you've not showed yet because we've got 4 key items to this kit.
Oh, we do,
and we've only got 3 demos, so I was bound to get it in the wrong order. So I'm jumping on to the stamps, and we've got these beautiful A6, I think they are these size. Is it the A6 stamps?
A6 in size, yeah.
And I'm sure Becca will show you them in more detail. But for this demo, I have picked out the, it's like the beach hut and the beach chair scene again. I didn't realise when I picked this I would be doing that for my first demo. I should have thought about that more clearly, but it's too late now.
I think we've got it on the brain, haven't we? We're fancying those beach days, those nights. Summer must be coming soon. I mean, why is it like this in May? Come on, weather.
Absolutely. So I've popped this big stamp onto my stamping press, and I've just inked it up using the VersaFine because we're going to be colouring in this in, or at least part of it in, with our pencils. I've just put it in the middle of a piece of paper. I don't need to size it because we're going to be cutting it out. And I want you, if you're going to make this card at home, to do this twice. So stamp it out 2 times.
Okay. Intriguing.
Okay.
Ooh, look at that stamped so well with the press. I mean, you would never.
I'm going to do it again just because I am going to use both bits so I can show you. Ooh, magnets jumping about.
Oh, magnets on the loose.
Yeah, so we'll do the second one so I can show you what I'm going to do with both of them.
Oh, everyone is loving this collection. Sulies, I think my credit card is going to be suffering later. We know the feeling. Oh, Vicky says she might have to treat herself to this collection. It is what? Karen Willis, this pad is gorgeous. Yeah, I think that pad is an absolute must-have.
Oh, it is, isn't it? It's absolutely stunning.
And going through it, I can really see why people get two as well. You know, one with your big bundle and then a separate one as well.
Yeah.
Because it is just so good. Ooh.
So we've got two now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pinch one of your ideas from the magazine, Rebecca, and I'm going to do a little bit of like spotlight colouring.
Cute.
So, and I think it works really well with these larger stamps. So for one of my layers, I'm going to take a circle die and I'm going to place it roughly in the middle.
Oh, I'm so happy using one of my ideas. It's so nice though to do that, isn't it? Like we get so much inspiration and so much kind of joy by like sharing our ideas, and it definitely, and as well being able to show them like this in a different format to the magazine. Obviously the magazine you've got to go back again and again, and this is if you're a bit more of a visual learner, you know, so many different ways you can get all our crafty ideas and all our crafty content. But yeah, the magazine has just launched. I meant to mention that at the beginning of the show. Issue 65, it launched yesterday and I absolutely loved playing with it on yesterday's show. But yeah, I'm very excited for this bit of spotlight stamping, Kat.
So just run this through your die cut machine. We're just taking out that circle in the middle. And you could do this, I'm doing it by stamping twice. You could cut a mask and cut a circle out and then just colour through the mask instead of sticking one over the other, but this is just the way I've chosen to do it today. So I'm just going to trim these out, trim around these. So with the one that's going underneath, I'm just going to trim right up to the edge of the stamp design.
Okay.
And like I've said before, this just ensures that when you place one over the other for your finished card, that it's not going to peek. It's not going to peek through. I'm going to take this all the way, go around the little box here.
Have you stamped this onto paper, Kat?
I think this is the like topper weight.
Oh, topper weight,
yeah. Because I'm sticking one to the other, I didn't want it to get too
really heavy
bulky and too heavy.
Yeah.
And I love the way that the pencils go onto this topper weight cardstock as well.
Yeah, it's about like sort of 200 GSM roughly, don't quote me on that. But yeah, we do love our topper weight cardstock.
And then with this one, again, just because it's got that folding shape at the bottom, I am just going to hand cut it, but I think it all adds to the effect.
Yeah, definitely.
With this.
It's like a rustic sort of, it's like a vintage postcard, isn't it?
But this time I'm just going to leave a couple of mill border round the outside.
Oh, nice. Just whilst you're doing that, I better repeat our Win It Weekly question if you missed the beginning of the show. So if you want to win those decoupage books, please like, share and comment. The Queen is the only person in the UK allowed to A, play Knock or Run without consequence, B, drive without a licence, or C, wear pastel attire. I'd be a bit disappointed if the Queen was the only person that was allowed to
know,
wear
I think
pastels.
a lot of us would be breaking the law quite regularly, wouldn't we?
Yeah, get your answers in. This is the thing with the bank holiday, you know, there's only 2 days to go before we announce the winners.
It's gone quick, hasn't it?
It really has.
So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to place this over the top, so where it matches, I'm going to match my, you'll see better when you do it on your own, so match my design up.
Oh, that's pretty cool. And
I think we're about there.
yeah, I think
and then
so.
I'm just going to take a pencil, if it's not all stuck to the rest of my stuff, and just sketch inside of there so I know where to colour up to.
Yeah.
Okay, so you probably can't pick it up on camera, but now I have got a very faint line round the inside of there.
Yeah, you don't want it too heavy because you don't want to see it, or you don't want to like rub it out or anything. So just a nice faint line. Yeah. Ooh, getting the watercolour pencils out.
Get my pencils out, and I am just using them as pencils today. And we'll just start a little bit of colouring. So let's go in. So this is great because if you're a little bit overwhelmed with the size of the stamps and you're colouring in and the work, this really cuts your work down for you because you've only got
definitely
a bit of area to go. So you just colour up to that line. You can go a little bit over if you just want to.
Well, you're not going to see it anyway if you stick it on top, really.
No. So we'll just build up our water. So I've started with some blue. I'm just going to add some like tealy greeny kind of shades in.
Beautiful.
And obviously I'm not going to colour all this here for you because we'd be there forever. Although I know you'll all start saying, but we love watching you colour.
I know. Yeah, I don't think Natalie would be too impressed if we got out.
No, at 2:30.
Yeah, when it's time to go home.
So you just start building up those shadows in the water. And then you can go in. There's just a tiny little, see where I've missed a bit there.
Oh, this is looking good already. I don't think Emily would be. Are you enjoying the show, Emily?
Of course I am.
Obviously.
She didn't say no.
I know.
We'll just stop. We'll strike. It's just a little bit of sky over there. And as you can see, I'm just using the same pale blue for the sky, but because we've built up the depth in this water, the difference.
Yeah, there's a distinction there, isn't there?
Yeah. So let's do a little bit of sand. Just trying to do a few little different areas for you. So I'm just taking a pale yellow and I'm going to go in with soft circular kind of motions.
Oh, it's looking good. Even that teensy bit of colour, it's just bringing it to life.
It really does, doesn't it? And then I'm going to go over with the soft brown just to add some texture, I think is the word that I was looking for.
Beautiful. Yeah, it really does. Like, I don't think you'd think to put that brown there, but it does. It makes it look a little bit more golden.
Yeah. I'm going to add a little bit. We've got like a mossy green somewhere, just because there's little bits of grass around, sticking up around these fences here, and that really brings it to life.
Yeah, it really does.
And it's just remembering where you are. So imagine I've coloured all that in.
Okay, we're doing a little bit of magic of the telly.
Yeah, and you end up with something like this.
Ooh.
Now I warn you, because I've cut this one before, my colouring might not match up that. I'm going to have to hope when I put this over here we're going to get something. Oh, it works.
Oh, yay.
I was worried that I'd be too out, that there'd be two white things.
Oh my goodness, I love that spotlight technique.
So you just get... So I'm going to use my construction glue, so when I put it down, I've got that little bit of wiggle time to make sure that I get it in exactly the right place. You could do this with foam pads if you wanted a bit of definition, but I wanted it to look more flat for this one. Like, yeah, I had just coloured that circle.
Almost like it's one layer, don't you?
Yeah, that's it. So we bring this over. And what I am going to do... Hang on.
Yeah, and that construction glue is just the perfect adhesive to get this in place, isn't it?
It is. So I think that's about right. Just going a little bit on the boats there. But you get the idea, and when you cut it from the same piece of paper, when you're doing it at the same time, you will get it absolutely spot on. But it just gives you this beautiful kind of like keyhole, peephole effect.
Yeah, it's really cool.
So I'm just going to take the green that I've done the shed in, and I'm just going to go around the sentiment just to make this stand out. So we'll go around the edges. And the fabulous things about these stamps is that they've already got sentiments on for you.
Yeah, you don't need to find one out of your stash.
Yeah, you don't need to worry about that. So we'll colour in around there, and I think we'll take my yellow again and we'll make this look a little bit more like a wooden sign. So I always like starting with like a base pale yellow and then building my browns up.
Oh, I did not know that. I will be definitely trying out that technique.
So open myself back up, and then I'm just going to start sketching some browns in just to build up that kind of driftwood kind of texture.
Yeah, it really does, doesn't it?
And there's little sketch lines that are already designed in here, so if you just follow them, you will get just shade where they are, build it up.
Yeah, I love that. It really does help you out when you get those little lines.
Yeah. And again, you can spend more time on it than I have, but that's what I'm sticking to. Now I'm just going to do a simple black matte with this.
Okay.
Just to really make it pop. And like I said, because we've done a bit of a funny shape, I'm just going to add it on here. And then I think I'll just cut round it. I think that's going to be the easiest way.
Okay. Oh, Andrea Gilbertson says, I wish I was sat in this picture. It looks very relaxing.
Yeah, definitely. I think we could all do with a bit of sunshine today.
I know, we really do. We're trying to we're bringing you the sunshine through our crafting.
Yes. Sounds like a plan.
I know.
So I'm just going to line that up to one edge. We'll go a little bit chunkier. And I'm just again going to cut round this just to match the shape we've done on the bottom. And if you're hand cutting matte and layers, always start wider, because you can always come in.
Oh, definitely.
But once you've cut it away, you can't
add it back on.
You can't add it back on. So if you start a little bit thicker than what you want, then you've got a wee bit of room to play with. And I think the black on this one really makes it.
Oh, definitely, yeah. And I think it just marries up with the like the VersaFine, like the black.
Yeah. And I'm going to keep this quite chunky because I'm going to pop it on to a 7x5.
Okay.
And this time we'll add foam pads. We'll pop that bang in the middle, and there is a lot of white space on this card, but I think that little pop of colour in the middle makes it really fresh.
Yeah, absolutely.
Really fun. There we go.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. That really just does look like the most inviting, stunning scene ever. Who would not want to be chilling out on the beach? Gorgeous. Thank you so much, Kat.
You're welcome.
Let me show you those stamps in a little bit more detail. Okay, so we have got the beach hut one. here for you in this beautiful postcard style, and then we'll just turn it round. And we've given you a sort of colouring guide, so you can either follow this, you could copy Cat's demo, whatever you want to. Use any of your colouring mediums, whether that's your pencils, your prism inks, your craft markers, brush markers. We have got so many different colouring mediums for you to play with here at Hunky Dory. So we've got the beach hut there for you. We've also got the country pub. Sentiment included on this as well. So it's just one big centerpiece stamp, so you don't have to worry about a background or anything like that. You only get better with age. Happy birthday. And let's turn that round again. Isn't that gorgeous? And again, you could colour that in, that bottle of wine in, to be white or rosé or whatever you want to, whatever your favourite is. And again, the country pub there in the background just looks so beautiful. Really, really nice stamp. And then finally, we have got this one on Motorbike Adventure. Life is a journey. Enjoy the ride. With that gorgeous, it's almost like an American style kind of Harley motorcycle, isn't it? Gorgeous. And again, we've got that colouring guide, which I do love that we put these on the back of our stamps. They're so helpful. Again, you could copy the toppers. Maybe if you know someone that has a motorbike like this, you could colour it in the colours of their motorbike. Really cool. And I think if you want all three, they are available as a set for £16, so you're going to get one of these for free. Free stamp. What could be better? They are £16 for all three of those perfect Picturesque Pastimes stamps. Okay, let me show you a couple of cards as well. Obviously, we've got Cat's beautiful spotlight card, but this one just brings in that paper pad, some of that really cool beachy twine, and this one uses our prism craft markers. So we've got it with like a wooden theme for our hut there, and that beautiful golden sand. Gorgeous. That is by the lovely Jane. And oh, this is one of my cards as well. Oh, love it. I had such fun doing this one. Just if you're not that great at colouring, maybe get your embossing powders out. You know, and then you can put a little bit of colour in. Again, maybe use that spotlight technique, or just leave it plain as it is on that background paper with the clouds. Relax and enjoy your special day. So 3 really different looks for the same stamp. That's the beauty of stamps. They're going to look different however you use them. And we've got the one with the country pub. Again, just colouring it slightly different to the guide. And we've got some white wine, and we've got a sort of more grayscale build in there for you. Really beautiful. So much detail in that scene, with the sort of picnic bench and the field in the backgrounds, combining it with some of our dyes there. And again, getting really fun and funky with our embossing powders. Nautical blue and midnight black are the prism colours here, and it really just stands out. Very cool, funky, different card there for you. So that's beautiful. Okay, so they are our stamps. Quick reminder, just to show you that beautiful pack shot again, of all our paper crafting goodies. This is the ultimate collection at £29.97, with all your toppers, your inserts, your cardstock, and your picture perfect pad. And I think we are coming to the end of our show, sadly. We have absolutely loved bringing this collection to you. Pauline will be with you tomorrow on Hobby Maker at 2, 3 and 5 with our deluxe craft pads, another look at this Picturesque Pastimes, and some Hunky Dory essentials there as well. And tomorrow here, same time, same place, Natalie and Anne-Marie will be with you, showing off some fabulous Moonstone dies, our Flora and Flight collection. Thank you so much for joining us today, and we will see you tomorrow.
I thought we were doing another demo of the die.
Get out.
I was like,
give me a cup of coffee. Right, let's get another demo in, guys. I'm saying goodbye. We've got one more demo. I'm sorry. Do apologise. I thought I've run out of stuff. I'm ready to go.
I was like, oh my word, they must be so bored with me this morning that they're cutting me off.
Do apologise, guys. We're not going anywhere. Stay tuned. Build a caravan die here for you, creating your own unique caravan with 23 metal dies there for you. So you get the big caravan there with all your bits and gosh, I'm so embarrassed going. Yeah, let's head over to Cat for a demo. I'll compose myself.
It's okay. So for this one, I am starting with quite small 6x4 card, but I can promise you it's not going to look anything like this by the end of it. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to turn this into an easel. So I'm just going to fold down the front.
Yep.
And score it. And this is going to be the base for our little caravan card.
Beautiful.
So the first thing I want to do is I'm going to create my background, and I'm pairing this card with the die and that beautiful selection of Matastic that Rebekah showed us before.
Oh, I love that. Oh, those 3 colours work perfectly together.
They do. So we are going to have a sky and some mountains we're going to create in the background. So we know we want this to be 6 inches wide. And I think I'm going to take this to about 5 inches. And
I've got the giggles now.
Have you got it? Is it gone? Oh.
Oh dear. Everyone's forgiving me. There's people saying goodbye. Please don't go anywhere.
So again, we want 6 inches from this piece. This is going to be the bottom of our mountain, so we're going to cut this to about 2.5, maybe a bit more. 2.5 I think should be fine. Yeah, 6 inches again, so it goes the full way across. And this one we will do to 3.5. So our sky layer we are going to leave it to is, but these two we are going to bring in our craft knife, and we are just going to free cut a wavy line.
Brilliant.
Across.
Yeah, that's it. You don't have to be too precise with it, do you?
Definitely not, no. And then we'll go a little bit more hilly, I think, with this one. And very simply, you just give this effect in the background. And do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to reuse my offcut and put it back at the bottom. Why not? Waste not, want not. So let's just bring in, do you know, while that glue's being a little bit tricky for me, let's just go in with the tape. And build this up.
Amazing.
So line that up with the edge there. Pop that down. Tape on this bit. Again, if you want more definition, you could add in a few more foam pads, but I don't want to make it over bulky.
Yeah, that's it. It's it's up to you how much time. Maybe the 1 mil if you want that sort of in between as well.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a good idea. I am going to use a few when it comes to doing the caravan, but
yeah,
just
to build up that scene.
Yeah. So remove that tape, we set this to the back. And it's a graphic background, it's not a thingy, but I think for this kind of card it works.
Yeah, and
perfectly.
I think once you get your caravan on, it'll look a little bit less 2D, won't it?
It does,
yeah.
Yeah, and you've got so many. I've just picked out a couple of the elements to to work with it today.
Yeah, there's so
But
many
you've
on
so
there.
many in there to do your caravan in so many different kind of settings.
Yeah, definitely. You get absolutely loads on there. You know, you get your umbrella, you get your guitar, your lantern, a bottle of beer, picnic basket. I mean, that's just incredible. 23 dies in total. And again, like, so versatile to mix up with your kind of other kits and all your sort of core essential stash, because these are going to be around long after the kit's gone.
Definitely. So there we go, there's the background for our card, and now we're going to create our base. So we're going to go in again with the pale green this time, and that's already to 6 inches. So I'm just going to cut this. I'm going to cut it a little bit longer than my base. I'm going to cut it to 5 inches. And then I know when I cut my little wavy line into it, it's not going to, you're not going to see the white through it. You could keep this straight if you want to, but I think for the whole effect of the card, this just gives it.
Yeah, it looks great.
A bit more. And again, I would advise using a little bit more tape at home, but I know I've got quite a bit of work to do with this card, so I'm just trying to get through as quick as possible.
Yeah,
considering that Rebekah already tried to kick me off.
No. Oh my goodness. Yeah. The team that look after the comments here have already said they're not letting me live this down.
So we've just popped that on the base. Now we're going to bring in a little bit of our warm oak.
Oh, lovely.
And again, I'm just going to cut 2 wavy bits out of each side, just to create like a little pathway kind of effect. And this is just using all the colours that you're going to get in.
Oh yeah,
in your adorable section for this. So it just shows how wonderfully they do work.
Yeah, if you want that Matastic selection, 30 sheets for £9.99, 10 colours in there, and you've only used 4, sorry.
So far, I am going to be using more.
Going to use a few more?
I am, definitely.
You've still got so many of your offcuts to make mats and layers or bases or make this card again, so really getting your full money's worth here.
So we'll pop this along the bottom. And again, it just gives us, once you'll see in a bit, once we pop our caravan on, it'll just give that extra detail. So now let's get to the fun bit. Let's make our caravan. So let me get some of this rubbish out the way.
Yep.
And the beauty of this is that it still goes through our little mini, which is so much easier, because you are going to find yourself cutting this a few times to get the effect that I'm creating here. So I've just layered this base layer that I'm doing now onto some of the magnolia.
Oh, it's brilliant that it goes through this little mini one.
It does, it makes a world of difference.
I know, I love this little machine. We always have it out on like our desk, don't we?
Yeah.
Just so that we're not getting up going to the big machines, because for ones like this it's so handy.
And then I want you to cut it again out of, see, this is where you're going to start thinking I've lost the plot. I want you to cut it again out of the grey, the navy blue and the cornflower blue. And this is where we're just going to start adding all those details to it. So we're going to start, we'll take the blue one and my scissors, wherever I've put them, and I'm going to chop away, I've just had them, for this part I'm going to chop away the little front axle bit and take away the wheel. And then I'm just going to pop this on the trimmer and cut it in half.
Oh.
So I'm just going to take it. There is like a natural kind of like bend in the card where the caravan arcs down. So I'm just going to try and line that up and cut that bit away. And then we'll stick this down. So we'll add this back on to the bottom here. So now we're going to take our grey one and we're going to cut the wheel and the axle off this one as well, but this time these are the parts that we're going to be using.
Oh, okay, yeah. This is almost like, what do they call this technique? Is it paper piecing?
A little bit, yeah. So this time I think I'm better going in with my glue stick.
Glue stick.
I'm just going to use the back of here because I'm not reusing this bit. So we'll put that back in there. And this just helps you build up that definition. Like I said, we've got the colours that are in this set, but you know we've got so many other colours out there as well to use, so you can really personalise it to the design of whoever's caravan you're trying to reproduce.
I know, I was just thinking that'd be so great if you had your own caravan, like you could make it like their caravan.
I'm going to take a little piece of the warm oak again, and I'm just going to cut just under a 1/4 inch strip. And I'm just going to place this across there, and just gives it that real little finishing touch. So we just add this back on, give it a good press down, and then you can trim away the excess. So just follow the line of the die, trim it away. And then this is where we get super funky, because we have these beautiful little elements to add in over the top of our caravan. So we have a little window.
Oh.
And we have a little door. I'm just going to pop them on. Hold them in place with a little bit of tape. And you're going to want to run this through a couple of times, obviously, because we've got a few more layers to cut through there. So you might find, I'll try it once, but we might want to add a little bit of a shim in as well. We'll see how it goes.
Okay.
So we'll take it back and forth and forth.
Yeah, that's it. Because I mean, this cardstock is 350 GSM. It's such good quality, but it's a lot for the die cutting machine to do. Oh, does it behave?
Just a little bit at the bottom. I think if I poked it, I could do it, but I'll just take it through one more time.
Yeah.
A bit of the spare card.
Oh yeah, just using that as a little bit of a shim.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And these dies are really clever that they cut into the card, so you'll see in a minute when I take them out the added detail that they give you.
Yeah, definitely.
That's it. So let's take these off now. So you'll see with the door that it cuts 3 sides but just leaves a score line on the 4th. So it's like a proper little functioning little door. and the window cuts the detail in but cuts the middle out, so you're still left with this tiny little aperture. So it's super cute. And now I'm just going to take again a couple of our pencils just to add a little detail. You could go in with your other colours of the Matastic and cut these out and stick them on, but again, just for time today, it's just as easy just to go in with your pencils or your pens and just add that detail.
It really is. Andrea Gilbertson says that's so cute. Oh, we've got a couple of gremlins, a little bit of a buzzing noise. We will try and get that sorted for you guys.
So I'm just picking up the detail around that window frame. There, I'm going to colour in the little door handle. And we'll just quickly skim over the top part of the door just to help it really stand out. There we go. And then I've taken this in the blue. You could choose any colour that you wanted. I just wanted some kind of contrast, just so we've got something to back our little caravan onto.
Oh, cute. Really nice to bring in that pale blue as well.
It is. So this is where I'm using just a few foam pads just to pop this little fella up against the back, and it just gives you that little bit of an idea of depth inside the caravan.
Yeah, definitely.
Pop you onto there. And you open your door, and we'll get this now onto our car base, and this is where it really starts coming alive.
Sweet. Oh, I think the sound's fixed as well, Kat, which is amazing.
It is very good.
Yes, we do like it when everything works as it should. There's something very nostalgic about caravans, isn't it? I think we all remember.
Absolutely.
Yeah, really happy memories of like caravanning.
So we'll pop him down on the bottom there, and then I've taken, we've got the little deck chair, so I'm going to take him out. We'll do him out of the warm oak, and again, because he is so, he's got a few little fine lines in him, I'm just going to pop that shim over while I've already got it cut.
Yep. Just
to help me get that through. Like you said, there's so many elements in here that you can mix and match across so many of your different sets and kits, or add into the other, like the paper pad collection and things like that.
Yeah,
it's just beautiful.
Yeah, this is just one that you're going to be getting this kit out every summer, you know, because we do our adorable scoreable all year round, don't we? And we do, you know, we're bringing new kits. So I just think this is just one of those classic summer holiday nostalgic kits that obviously it goes the best with this new kit that we're bringing you today. But just to say that dyes are really your tools for life, and to kind of not worry about it when the paper craft kit's all gone. It's still going to work with, like I say, just those adorable scoreable colours.
Definitely.
Oh, I love that little teapot.
So yeah, I've pre-cut the little teapot and the little birdie. Let's just pop him up in the sky. Just up here. Our little kettle. And you can go as crazy as you like with this. You can really build it up into a proper little scene. So we'll just have the little kettle sat down there. And then what I've also done is I've cut out the washing line, but then I've gone back and cut it a few times out of the different shades of the burnt sienna, the magnolia, the blue, so you get your little clothes on your washing line. And then we are going to stick this down. I'm just going a little bit on the backs here, because I do still kind of want it to have that kind of wavy effect. So we want it like it's coming out the back of the caravan.
I love that.
So we've got that, and then I'm just going to finish it off as with my stopper. I've taken a sentiment from the Matastic Essential Book of Sentiments.
Oh,
So
the
I'm
world's
keeping it
best
really
dad.
simple for the bottom.
Oh, you're making us all want to get away on these caravan adventures, Kat.
I know.
Karen Willis says this makes me want to get away in the motorhome. June Woodhouse says it was great, like home from home, but with different scenery. Even the dogs came.
Oh.
So
So you could add much more to it, but for the interest of time, I just wanted you to give you a basic idea of the kind of thing that you could create.
fabulous. I love it. Absolutely love it. I love how many colours you've squeezed into there and how many techniques you've shown us with the fussy cutting and the adorable scoreable, the paper piecing. Definitely one to be trying out at home. Okay, so this really is goodbye now, guys. It's not a drill. We will be with you tomorrow, and please join us at 10 a.m.